of that 3, 4, 5 years, so what? It means the outcome or the output was very poor. The output was very poor. Because the output in this cell is very poor. So now I'm giving you materials, they are not substandard, and so on and so forth. Who is the problem here? It is this one, the entity that we deployed to go there and pick those services. So it means the procurement was not properly done. So if procurement is not properly executed, the outcome is always very bad and very poor. Therefore, there was lack of ethics and professionalism from the part of this or from the part of the MTS or from the part of the procurement entity in that case to come about case in the last object. Why? Because when you look at the part of professionalism, there are a lot of things that the procurement guy, in this case this entity, was supposed to follow, was supposed to observe. Ngati mtoto kula trade. Zingaduka kwa mwanamuzika, upita mkakule zikumsamuleti yumo. Mkakule zikumsamuleti so best. After that, okusa zikumwanajia kukula kwa kuswete kula nyamale. Wadi, ngoti nabara hivi. You are a poor procurement guy in that case. So professionalism kukula zikumwanajia. Because professionalism, you will never do this. You will never go to the as well as the Chicana Sacramento. Kuma Russo and professionalism panalibe. Why? Is that the way of the Gumzam professionalism is woman to honor each the challenge. Kuma each the challenge. Then, Unyumba and also now the Gumzam and the Mobile candidate. Commandos are winning the 70 watts. So, what you've done, when you start with material that's lack of ethics. So basically, especially in construction, in countries like Malawi, that's where the biggest problem is. Ethics are not there. So probably that contractor for using cheap materials, it was because of the procurement guidance on the part of government. They said, we need such a that contractor, instead of using, let's say, 100 million on a particular stretch, or maybe 1 billion on a particular stretch, probably he only uses 60 million. And the other 40 million, they share the contractor plus with procurement guy or woman. What was the lack of ethics, lack of professionalism? So, this is an area that almost each and every well-meaning African, well-meaning Malawian is trying to fight for. Guys, let us try to fight for professionalism and let's try to be ethical. But if we say, no, if not blaming Amajam, fine and good, you get away with it. But at the end of the day, who is suffering? Yourself. Because it's your way. You know, I am going to do so who will take 50 days or one week. You know, I mean, it's wrong. Comment on fait du bon, les gens dans la vie, cause ça se voit que mon goût est là, friends dans la game, on a déjà kujibara kulibe manufaa azikokuwa na zaidi ya kumuziki akafanya hivi manufaa yeye ndio kwa sababu mwingine akaona sana mpaka sasa kwa sababu muziki manufaa kulibe na mwingine anajibali kwa kwa kuna kazi ndogo ati sasa ndio kwa nini mwingine zibara yes zibara ziko kwa manufaa wewe ndio ndio na manufaa kifanya kusoma ethics kwa nini mnabweka kama vile kumwapera kumsoni kama big boys patao. So ethics and so in procurement, those are some of the things that you as procurement specialists of tomorrow need to always keep in mind. We should be professional. We should always be ethical. Am I speaking to somebody with ethics here? I don't think so. Why not? How do I know? Okay. In order to learn muda mwingine ukira Christmas ukira jambo jambo sio kuzaliwa mimi sare manda hii hadi tunapata unasoma kusalia ingojea hata hapo tunataka kwa programu nyingine sasa hizo wanaona kuna kitu kwa swali mimi na kwa na business tena mwadi ngumu ngombe no ina baby what a baby okay, so those are the objectives. Now let's go to the actual business. So definition tinai The definition of public sector procurement. It is the acquisition by enemies of goods, works, and services. It applies to all procurement carried out by procuring and disposing entities, PDEs. It applies to all procurement carried out by procuring and disposing entities, PDEs, using public funds. So, PDEs, procuring and disposing entities. These are entities that are responsible for procuring and, of course, disposing. Disposing, that is, you've used the stuff and you want to sell them. That's disposing. So, there are those entities that are responsible for this. In many public institutions, being it MJs, as I mentioned, we have parastatals. There are always departments that are responsible for procuring something for the organization. And after some time, the organization will always say, okay, you know what, we have had enough of these computers or these vehicles. Let us sell them. Let us dispose them off. It is these same departments that are responsible for disposing of. So all the procurement that are carried out by these PDEs using public funds are called public procurement or public sector procurement. So, procurement and disposal entity means any ministry, department, agency, or organ of the government or statutory body or other unit or any other subdivision engaging in procurement. So at least you should just get it at the point to say procurement and disposal entity means any ministry, department, agency, organ of government, whatever, that are engaged in these ones. And I said public funds mean any monetary resources appropriated to PDEs through budgetary processes, any grant and credit put at the disposal of PDEs by foreign donors, revenues of PDEs, and so on and so forth. What are PDEs? Public and disposal entities. Public funds ndi alama zimene zimaperekedwa kuma PDEs amene kuti kakuzeni zinthu. It can either come from the what budget jamapanga parliament kamene kuzotoka kwa donors and when afuna bombe naso ikozoka ngobole zazindakuna kwake kumano ndalama once it is appropriated into the hands of a PDE, that one is a public fund. And whatever procurement is going to be carried out by this PDE is public procurement. So, I will say, public procurement and private procurement, these two are different. That's what I said. Somebody will come in and ask, then, what's the difference? Or what are the differences? The difference is that in public procurement, the PDE is obliged to go by the Public Procurement Act. An act is a provision of parliament. An act is a provision of parliament. Where in parliament, people always sit there, those guys, the MPs. They say, okay, you know what? When we want to do ABCD, I think this ABCD should be done in this way and that way. And they all agree there and they write it there. So they come up with that booklet that we call it an act of parliament. So we say that is an act of parliament. It's like an act is not basically a law but a provision. So an act, you will not find an act in the Constitution, but the act is a provision. a provision that gives guidance to certain agencies on how to do certain things and not to do certain things. And of course, it also provides for remedies. If a particular situation is not going well, or maybe there is a problem in a particular situation, the Act always provides for the solution to that situation. Okay, it just different than that according to Act for them. Kuma mbali kila kitu kinacheka kwenda juu kuna wasokoni sisi tani tiko za kumupanga nje. Those are solutions that are provided for in the Act. So, the PTEs in public institutions are obliged to go by the Public Procurement Act provisions throughout the procurement cycle, whether small or big purchase or investment. So, public procurement when my PTA are guide the Procurement Act or Public Procurement Act, whereby that Public Procurement Act doesn't apply in the situation of, in the scenario of this private procurement. We can be running our business entity here, few of us, and we send somebody to go elsewhere and procure stuff for our organization. That person will not be bound by the so-called act that we are looking at here. There's no act of parliament, this is what it says, this is what I'm going to do. No, it doesn't go that way. So that's the major difference. So as I said, in the course of our discussion, we'll be mentioning probably private procurement here and there, just for us to understand fully what public procurement is all about. So we cannot go deeper into the length and the breadth of private procurement because our interest is on public one. Now, what happens with donor financing projects? There are some projects that are financed by donors directly. This is what we call donor budgetary support. Right? We have donor budgetary support. Then we have direct donor support. Is there anybody who can think of the difference? Donor budgetary support or direct donor support?
Donor direct
support and donor budgetary support.
Maybe donor budgetary support. The donor can just the donor budgetary support. That project it can be fully funded by the donor, while donor
direct support.
Donor direct.
Okay. You want to direct donor will directly support. Okay, one. Then we have donor budget. Number one. You remember one year every. The same. What do you think?
Donor direct.
Okay. I'll start with budget. Okay. I feel like donor budget support is that support which is given on a budgeted issue. But I can feel like an example as a country, maybe you want to construct a hospital, and you have budgeted that this hospital will cost maybe 2 million. Yeah. So the donor can support that thing according to your budget, the way you budget it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, then next year, That one can be the support.
Direct support. That one it's fully, yeah, the one I was explaining. That one is fully funded. Let's say the donors can just bring another 2.5 million. So that you should use it for a certain project. So you come and do that project if the money is there. Well, donor budgetary support is the one that Sylvester has explained.
Okay. Fine, good. This is similar, but of course they're different. So, the similarity is this. The similarity is that it's the money that is coming from well wishers elsewhere, right? They are helping us with, they are helping a particular country with. But the forms through which this donation comes in is now what is bringing those differences. So we start with the first one, say donor direct support. In Malawi here as we speak, there is a project of is it 200 or something schools, and it's being funded by the US government, right? It's being funded by the US government. That one, those schools that are being built, they are directly being funded by those US agencies, let's say the USAA, we call it, right? Those ones, they fund the construction themselves directly. It doesn't go, the money doesn't go into the government coffers, nothing like that. Or maybe the government treasury. When you say government coffers, government treasury, the same. That money from the US doesn't go into they just fund the project directly. They execute it, and those responsible for procurement and everything, they are answerable to USAID. So you find that they say USAID funded project, EU funded project, whatever. The past 10 years, or if not 15 anyway, we have had this rural electrification project. We call it what? Malawi Rural Electrification Project. What is it?
Money.
Yes, Malawi. We have always been having this one, and this project was being implemented in phases. I think 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. First. Like after 5 years, they do the evaluation. How far have we done? Then they release some other money to do the same. So it was this money project was being funded by the US government. And if you are traveling along the road, maybe the M1 road, you come across the Mawaya and I make a competition money project funded by the US government. That was it, directly donor support. See, in Ramay, the treasury, doesn't go that way. Then we have this donor budgetary support, whereby Minister of Finance here, Mr. Bembe, will always draw the budget. Will say, okay, Pagari Manobos going to put in Ramay to Puna Muna 2 trillion water. Which is what he said, this fiscal year. But now, when Ramay is going to be the president of Victoria, it's now his own continent, let's say 60 million, 60 billion. Before the Governor White, he was at 60%. He said 11 figure for my 11%. If I got the one, Mission Committee of Victoria is 60%. So for the about 20 So the British will come in and say, we'll help you with 10%. They'll give 70. France will come now, okay, in university, we take a local airport, right? We can do 6% or 11%. Mpaka namina itamangiwe kwenye tukufuni na bachi. So that is it, donor budget support. So normally, budget ya Malawi is 40-60-40. Yani kama 60 kama ni 40 kwa donors. Kama ni 40-60 donors. No, I'm not so sure. Maybe you will get better. So when the donors are doing like this, that's because it's donor support. But something also happens here. Due to one reason or the other, And of course, the reason is the lack of financial prudence, lack of financial discipline here by our government and those in authorities. These white people, they are not able. Ira uba ndijayo mwele baba ngode bakarachi kodi mwele basikachigena so ndi bitakukoza kona ngere takukoza ngomba na nsi wow okay so timangu complete Yeah, so I was saying, due to one reason or the other, and reason being our lack of financial prudence, lack of financial discipline, lack of integrity, lack of whatever, we have a lot of that. Because of that, these guys, these donors of ours, what they have resorted to do is that even within the donor budgetary support itself, they are no longer giving us money directly to our treasury. They just say, oh, okay, imagine budget yangu kujenjani, budget yangu mfano kwa jani. Okay, so we say almost $2 million if not one rehabilitating judge for such. Okay, judge railway. Inayo $3 million. Different level of zibata level witi kabla zibagina zokusa hiyo zibata $2 million nini okay in fact $3 million different level apprentice opposite some school okay so what they do they say okay just get yourself prepared if you hand your bank sanjaji drama somewhere go till just get in the because in the system budget demand, just identify the contractor and everybody. One of those ones are ready and everything if you will do the funding. So instead of you are taking the money into your treasury, they know that that's the money. So to avoid that, I'm engaging directly. I'm service provider services. The best way to work in your teacher. German Parliament is not good. I think for me, okay. Do all the processes. We are going to pay that company needed. Supply mission with the FM. But it is still part of donor budgetary support. But they are now injecting the money of solidarity. So it's a bit similar to donor direct support. It's different, but it's becoming similar now. It's like when the donors, what they are thinking today, I think it is going to go what has done, it is going to cheap liberalization. Because but still more, the major difference here is though the donors are doing like that, but the difference is that with this arrangement, the monitoring, the guidelines and everything, the guidelines when it comes to procurement, the monitoring when it comes to procurement still lies in the hands of the government. it is within their budget. So it's like though the donors are coming in directly, but the monitoring and everything still lies in the hands of the government. Whereas with this one, the first one, the donors directly support. The procurement processes are always done according to the provisions of the financing agreement signed between the recipient country and the donor. There is a financing arrangement that is normally done between recipient countries and donors. In this case, the donors, okay, for the sake of your understanding, our student donors have been funded to level. We have Export and Import Bank of China. Imene imachedwa Exim Bank, Exim. Imene hii is good to be sure in it. Exim Bank of China. Then we have Exim Bank of India. Our Papa Malenda, soon Madonna, I'm away to Kumaiko. They have terms and conditions. Never terms and conditions are not after Madonna. So I just want that to have some kind of understanding. If you engage, it says the government of Malawi engages Exim Bank of China. I'm waiting around to 20 billion. My watch. Kavena 2 billion US dollars. Oh, but waiting in down in front of million dollars. To further Magiri University. Yeah, kind of installing the country. I mean, Mombero. Kavena Waymat City Waves. This bank will say, it's okay. Komana, here are the terms and conditions. So the terms and conditions are always laid down for you to read and agree or not agree. If you don't agree, no deal. If you agree, or maybe they can do some adjustments anyway. So some of the terms that are always there, they say, and this is the practice of what I'm saying, that's what this bank always do. Similarly, from Amanga University, okay? One, contract from Amanga must be from China. You take or you leave. If that is the case, no deal. So now I'm going to next, materials should be sourced from China. That's normally what these people say. And at the end of the day, you find that everything is coming from China. You know, those are some of the terms and conditions. So, it's like the procurement is done according to the wishes, according to the standards and the wishes and everything of the lender in this case. So, even if some donors, they also do the same. If the donor is from France or from the UK, that one has to determine, has to dictate where you are going to procure the materials you need to use there, where you need to procure services and other things. So,
I remember that they said it's money. Donors were from Germany and they were like, okay, what can I do? So yeah, I'm not going to work. We can contract as soon as I'm against you.
So normally you always have when you're sitting on the negotiation table, that is when government officials and everybody they are discussing with those people. They sit around the table, right? We call it a negotiation table. Basically, the one who has some stronger financial muscles, the financier, will always sit on a higher side, where the other one, the recipient, always sit on the lower side. When we're saying sitting on the lower side, meaning to say, those people, they just dictate. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. so such kind of things, right? So, in public, in donor financing projects, procurement must be carried out in accordance with provisions of the financing agreement. Deputy, Mutaka Mugabana Pata, Materials and conditions are Jamawa, then you agree. Okay, this is graduation. Mandati agreement, even a So, procurement rules and regulations of the recipient country relevant to the extent that they do not conflict with that of the donor. Now, as a government, as a country, you have procurement rules, fine and good. But your rules, in this case, the case of donor financial projects, will only apply if they are not in conflict with that of the donor. So, meaning the rules and regulations of the donor, they are always supreme. Yours must also be applicable only if they are not in conflict with those of the donor. If they are in conflict, definitely yours will have to sit somewhere and wait. Those regulations are whatsoever, or they need to be adjusted accordingly. That is donor financing project or projects. So, categories of public procurement. The categories of public procurement. Okay. Here we are told there are 4 categories of public procurement. Here are the categories. 1, goods. 2, works. 3, routine services. 4, consultancy. When we are saying goods, I think this is direct and self-explanatory. So, category number, goods. You go and buy. It can be motor vehicles, furniture, refrigerators, stationery, and many others. These are goods. So, an organization can always procure such kind of things. Then we have works. Now, works, we are talking about issues to do with road construction, infrastructure development, infrastructure, things like buildings, roads, bridges, and all. It's another category of these ones. So, for example, what is happening out there? Here, they are busy running up and down constructing the roads, and even there, we are seeing they are putting up a bridge all over the place. Those are works. The companies that are doing those ones, we see them, we are seeing them. I think we have the Chinese and those other nationalities from elsewhere. The Portuguese are also here, like Murenche. Those people were contracted, were hired to do these things for us. The work that they are doing there are public works, isn't it? So what they said, why they will be So the procurement that was done there to hire for those people to come in here to do these things for us, they were hired, they were procured. So the procurement that took place there is public procurement. Then we have routine services. Routine services are also procured. So what are these routine services? Routine services.
Maybe
Okay. Security.
Yeah, security.
Like security services.
Yeah.
Okay. Internet services. Right? Side of the fence. So that's another category. Then we have consultancy. This is also another category. Okay, so having seen these ones, public procurement as it is, we have what we call public procurement law. We have this what we call public procurement law. Now, any provision that is probably binding or not binding, but any provision that is there to guide public procurement must have a certain source of getting its strength. If you confront them, if you try to challenge them, they will always tell you, right? It means that there is something that is giving them strength, something that is empowering them. It's not them as they are, but there is something behind them in the name of the law, isn't it? So similarly, this public procurement law, it has also some sources that strengthen it. So, some of the sources that govern public procurement law are the Constitution. So, please take note of that one. Write down. Sources governing public procurement law. Okay. One source is the Constitution. So the Constitution of the Republic of Malawi, section number 13, talks about how public procurement, or maybe brings in some provisions on how public procurement should be done. So, principles of national policy, implementation of policies by the state. The legislation, that section 13 is the legislation. The legislation aims at introducing measures guaranteeing accountability, transparency, personal integrity, financial probity with the regulator PPDA. The legislation, yes. This legislation, you went to section 13 of the Constitution, aimed at introducing measures that guarantee accountability, transparency, personal integrity, and financial probity with the regulator being PPDA. When you are saying here there is accountability, what comes into your mind? What is accountability? Or the situation of being accountable, what is it? Accountability. Yeah, say something. I thought it was a legitimate. You made it seem that
something transparency.
it was not in
like,
Give an example.
yeah, like here the statement, like those when they say they want to procure, they want to procure, so they should look for the government policies which are there They should just follow whatever is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some take the responsibility, being responsible. No, sorry.
Alright, anyway, actually, you wanted to get there. Actually, we are about to go there.
Oh.
When you are saying accountability, or something is, there is accountability from our way. Chimakaji ndio kuti iwewe utaku you can explain if they ask you. You can explain how you have done something, and you are free to explain how you have done something. For example, you were given 1 million to do shopping, right? To do shopping, right? So you say no. You will be accountable. Meaning to say, if they ask you, you'll be free to explain. To say, okay, you gave me 1 million and this is I bought this I bought this I bought this I bought this one. So you are ready, you are accountable. And they will tell you, you will be accountable. Meaning to say, you'll be expected to explain and justify yourself. But somebody who is doing things in a crooked manner cannot be accountable, cannot allow to be accountable. Because he knows that he has messed up something. For example, we have always been seeing in the media that in the Malawi Defense Force, there are always issues there. Misprocurement, corruption, many things are happening there, right?
Yeah.
But those people, they refuse to be accountable. Whenever, for example, the corruption watchdog here is the ACB, right? Whenever the ACB officers, they say go to MTF, they are always threatened not to go there, and they don't go there. Right? It's like they are refusing to be accountable. There's no accountability there now. So accountability and transparency, they work hand in hand. So where there is no accountability, there is no transparency. Where there is no transparency, there is no accountability. They work hand in hand, but they are different. So being accountable is that the ability to express yourself, to explain things how they are and justify. But if you don't explain yourself and justify yourself, it means you are not accountable. Some top government officials, for example, probably ministers at times, of course now things are changing, but in the past, the presidency, for example, the State House, those institutions, at times they try their best not to be accountable. Because they know that they mess up a lot of things. But since they are a bit bigger, they say no, you cannot say yes. Okay. For example, say being accountable is your ability to allow somebody to search you. It's either you search yourself, say, wait, here is what is in my pocket here. That is it, you're being accountable. Or else, you can say, please search me. So somebody will come in and search you. That's being accountable. There is accountability in that. So, legislation.
Accountability is, it's not the same with reliable.
Reliability.
Yes.
Reliability. Not really, but they are a bit similar. They are a bit similar, but not exactly like that. But maybe a better way could be somebody's responsibility, at least being responsible for something, right? Being responsible. But all these ones are a bit similar at some point. Kuma you are responsible for So this legislation, section 13 of the Constitution, provides for accountability, transparency, personal integrity, and of course financial probity. With the regulator being PPGA. So regulator here is PPGA. PPGA don't throw it when I village. So PPGA, that is public procurement and disposal of assets. There is this authority, is a government agency amongst the government agency, PPGA. Public procurement and disposal of assets authority. Bunge hili kabla agency nini ima kala ikunika ma department mwaboma musiana many akukulira katundwa konsinenda kuseka katundwa. Therefore, in an organization, like say here is an organization, a public organization, Pastor and just Komuk and the other body and whatsoever, we always have our department, procurement department, PTE. We said PTE, right? Taiwanese. And PTE, that one. That one is responsible for procuring our staff here, or disposing out something in this organization. But he is also answerable to the PPGA. Whenever they want to sell something, or maybe they want to buy something, they always contact PPGA. Say, no, you can go ahead. Whenever they want to sell something, whether it's an auction or whatsoever, they have to contact PPGA. PPGA will say, no, go ahead. So, constitution is one source governing public procurement law. Timanga society, constitution Taiwan. So, constitution is section 13. Taiwan. Yet the Public Procurement Act of 2017. Public Procurement Act of 2017. So I said, an act is not a law, it's a provision. An act is an act, which is just a provision. PPGA, as its name suggests, they say public procurement. Yeah. So this one basically is there to monitor public procurement. However, recently I hear it is now also being involved in private procurement. Somehow, it is also being involved. Because now, what this PPGA trying to do is to ensure that there is always overall integrity in the world of procurement in the country like this one. There is overall integrity, right? See, you find that there are private companies, let's say Mgt, for instance. That one, it has its procurement division within it. And that procurement division is a private one because it's falling under a private company, isn't it? But what does Mgt do? Mgt sells its services to the government. So, in other words, the government, the public procurement entity of the government, buys the services from Mgt, a private company. Mgt, it has a private procurement entity within it. So, meaning to say, what it is, that private entity within Mgt, what they procure out there will also affect the public consumption. Why? Because it is going to be used by the public. So, quality also depends on quality of materials and now in that private company. Therefore, PPGA must be also involved. We're together, right? So PPGA is also involved at some point. Of course, in the past, this one was not involved. It was like, no, entirely we are responsible for public procurement only. Private procurement we are not concerned. But by and by, they are also having a hand in private procurement, making sure that the ethics are also being followed. Though they do that while acknowledging the independence of those private players. Because those private business players, they are independent. They are at liberty to make their own decisions whatsoever. So, though PPGA is coming in to monitor somewhat, but they do not interfere with the privacy or with the independence of these private businesses. No, these organizations can make their own decisions. Of course they do make their own decisions. But this one only comes in as a monitor and a watchdog. Sources governing public procurement law. Then we have Public Procurement Regulations of 2004. Public Procurement Regulations 2004.